My poor dad, when I lost my scholarship, I mean, I've never seen him so sad. He said, well, what am I going to do? Because you were doing so well when you were 5, and here you are at 13. And it's all just kind of ground to a halt. And he said, get dressed, put on your sister's clothes, and let's go. And we went to the bar room, as he calls it. And he got me a job that night. There was a woman named Tori who was a prostitute. And she was like one of my favorite people. And she would come and sit around the piano bar. And I think I remember her song, As Time Goes By. She'd come in for like a double scotch or something, in between tricks. She'd always leave me a tip. She'd always put money in my tip jar. And she didn't even have to say, you know, will you play it for me? Playing in bars since I was 13, at a certain point I'd taken it as far as I could. I mean, I just needed new influences. So I went to L.A. I screwed up. Sorry. It's a funny thing, making a record and it dying a horrible death. Our music was quite different than what the album was, because once we got signed, it was like change this, change that. And I didn't stand up for the band. I let it happen. I was doing it for the wrong reasons at that point. I'd just been told so many times that what I really wanted to do was never going to happen, and this girl and the piano thing, just forget about it. You know, I'm not saying that girls with boosties and spiked hair, I mean, obviously some of them did really, really well, but I just couldn't pull it off. I just decided to try and take the piano to a place for me in the best way I could, and that's how the song started to come for Little Earthquakes. I played Little Earthquakes to Doug Morris, who was the head of Atlantic Records at the time. And he looked at me. He said, what is this? You did not give me Rocket Man. And I'm like, well, of course I didn't give you Rocket Man. Somebody already wrote that song.